Greetings, family. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, I am Advocate Puleng. I want to sincerely welcome all those who have joined my YouTube channel. I see that for the past month, am joined by almost 79. So yes, I'm very grateful. But even for my returning subscribers, thank you for being part of this journey. Thank you for supporting me with your views, with your likes, with your comments. And may I also mention that there are other different ways through which you can support me on YouTube. I've never raised this issue. There's a super thanks. You can also be a member of the channel with a subscription, I'm told, of 20 rands per month if you are a South African. I've never raised these issues about money because I'm not driven by money in the first place to do what I'm doing. But yes, I do need the money as well. I hope that it doesn't sound like a contradiction. You know, the Bible says money answers all things. I don't want to pretend as if I don't need money. I do. But I didn't come to YouTube to beg. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is if you wish to support me in whatever way, you are more than welcome. I also appreciate your views. And please don't skip the ads because it's also one way of assisting me. As much as this is a platform that I use to live out my passion of teaching what I know, even as I continue to learn myself, to share the word, I also regard it as a side hustle. It's one of my side hustles, or I'm trying to make it my side hustle as well. Today I want to talk about how TB Joshua used castor oil to create miracles. You know, because I'm a YouTuber, I also consume a lot of YouTube. You know, I only watch television for the news, for current affairs, because I need to know what's happening in my country. I need to know what's happening around the world. It's almost a must even for my profession. I need to be aware. But most of the time, when I'm done with my work, I entertain myself through YouTube, and I also learned a lot from YouTube, and I'm a YouTuber. So one day I was watching, actually only last week or 2 weeks ago, yes, I was watching one video where she talks about the benefits of using castor oil. And that video led to me viewing many channels with the same content, and I learned a lot from that video on castor oils, on the benefits of castor oil. I went and I bought castor oil myself, and as much as it's 2 weeks, plus minus 2 weeks, I don't know the exact time, but it's plus minus 2 weeks. It's not more than 2 weeks. Believe you me, I can see the results. So today I want to talk about how TB Joshua used this miracle oil to manipulate the situation. But before then, let me just share some of the brief testimonies that people referred to in the comment sections as I was watching these videos. I could have come here and regurgitate what they said, but then I just thought, let me go to the comment section and let me hear what people are saying. And I specifically focused on those who said they had used it and they were basically sharing their own testimonies. As much as this other one, the YouTuber was telling us of the benefits, they wrote their own experiences, their own testimonies. So, as somebody who's passionate about teaching and sharing, let me just share some of those testimonies that they referred to on the use of castor oil. Because, personally, I know growing up, my mother used to give us castor oil when we were still small. It was like to clean our stomachs, or we can say to detox or to deworm. So she used to do that. And what I like, one of the YouTubers said, it's actually an oil that is found the castor seeds. They are found in Africa. They are found in South America. They are found in India. I think 3 or 4 countries, but definitely not Europe, not America. South America, Africa, India. I think there are 3 countries or 4 countries. I can't remember. So if it's in Africa, because I'm in Africa, it means that this is where you will get the authentic one, the organic one. So much so, when I went to my pharmacy, she had 3 different options. And I was looking at the labels, and I was telling her, I want to use the one that I used growing up, but for some reason that particular one was flavored. Um, so I was like reluctant because I don't know what is the flavor for. Maybe it's for people who wants to drink it. So I chose one, and I can see that it's working. So these are some of the things that people said are the benefits of using castor oil. It's not just a lecture, it's their own personal experience. Somebody said in the Caribbean, we even use it when we cook. Somebody said it's good for dry eyes. And there are so many people who refer to it as being good for dry eyes, because somebody said it helped her with vision, and even her night vision while driving had improved. So before I continue, in all honesty, in my language, there's something that they call makgona tsotlhe. It means that something that can heal anything. Exactly, this is what castor oil is based on, this testimony. From the top of your head to the sole of your feet, for every part of your body, you can use it. Somebody even calls it Queen of Thrones. And what I like about it is they even mention that you don't even have to dilute it. Though some people are saying they dilute it with coconut oil. Somebody said, no, you don't need to dilute it. You can just warm it, and don't make it too hot. Just warm it a little bit. And the other thing which I like about the use of castor oil is that they said it does not block pores. It doesn't block pores. So one person said they add it into a shampoo, and having added it, you'll think that, shampoo, but shampoo, you're just gonna wash it away. No, it actually eliminated an itchy spot, which is on the back of the scalp. And it also keeps the ends of your hair from splitting. You see, I think most people, they have that itchy spot on the back of the scalp. I have it. And let me tell you, for the past plus minus 10 days, I put it in my moisturizing spray for my head. I put some drops there, and that itchiness is gone, and I'm not exaggerating. This has been my experience up to so far. Even on my skin, I can see the glow, because they also see applied on your facial skin, on your neck, on your lips. I'm doing that. They say put it in your navel, when your belly button. When you go to sleep, you sleep better. I have that experience as well. I slept like a baby when I did it. And if you want to sleep better, they also say rub it on under your feet. And somebody said it helps with sleep again when you rub a thin layer on the eyelids before you go to bed. So instead of using sleeping pills, here is a natural solution. Um, it also helps with menstrual pains. This is the testimony. Somebody says, my eye floaters are gone. It helps with the growth of eyelashes. This person says, the other one says, my skin now is baby soft and less wrinkles. The other person said the grandfather used castor oil and he was never sick, and he died at the age of 99. This was a healthy man because of castor oil. And by the way, disclaimer, we're not saying people should stop using whatever is prescribed for them by their doctors. No, we're not saying that. If you're supposed to drink a certain kind of medication, please continue to drink it. Don't substitute it with castor oil. Somebody had a bad eye infection. They used castor oil, and that bad eye infection was healed within a week. Somebody said it eliminated dark spots. The other one had a broken shoulder, and he used castor oil on it, and it was healed. It helped someone who had arthritis. And the worst part, this person was a typist at work. Once she started applying it on her hair, it actually, she applied it by default, in the sense that she was applying it on her hair because it also has benefits, but obviously not too much because the hair will stick. But she was applying it, and she wouldn't wash her hands. She will just leave whatever was. So this resulted in healing the arthritis, and the hands are no longer stiff. The other one says the mother used it for every belly ache. Whenever there was a belly ache, they will use it. Somebody had moles on her back with scabs. She applied castor oil, and within 2 weeks, she was healed. The other one was using mascara, which damaged her eyelashes. And then she started using castor oil. Within 5 days, the eyelashes were restored. I really believe these testimonies. The other one was a nursing mother, and she had a clogged duct in her breast. She applied castor oil, and she was completely healed overnight. This one is not 2 weeks, it's not overnight. The clogged duct was restored. The other one had what is called a bucket tear. in his meniscus. And when he started to apply castor oil in 6 months, that situation was completely healed. One used castor oil on her face, and what she experienced was that her forehead fine lines started disappearing. The other one used it on her cuticles, and this made her nails, which were so brittle, to be very strong. One says every time if she has something on her throat, an irritation or whatever, she would use castor oil, and it also helps to clear phlegm. The other one had a neck pain. She applied castor oil and she was completely fine. And one says she uses deodorant. She uses castor oil instead of deodorant. I don't know what is the reason behind, but yeah, this is what she uses. And it's also used good for scalp treatment once a week. Somebody used it on her scalp because this person had a problem with dandruff. It was gone. And obviously, if you use it on your scalp, it also helps with hair growth. As I was going through all these testimonies, I realized that basically castor oil, it's a miracle oil. It's an oil that we can use for almost everything, every sore, every pain, every discomfort. And with the few days that I have been using it, I have seen that difference. As ladies, our main concern is our skin. It's our facial skin. That's our main concern. I can see the glow. I'm applying it in my hands. I'm massaging my hands. I can definitely see the improvement. One of my family member had something that I don't know what to call under her breast. That thing is gone. It was like a sore or whatever under the breast. This is the truth now. Did not even take a week. Few days, it was gone. Now, one of the testimonials, somebody said in our culture, I won't specify the culture. I don't know whether it's an Indian culture. If it's your culture, please comment in the comment section. And also, if you have an experience with the use of castor oil, please drop a comment. And if you want to have more details on the use of castor oil, there are so many videos in the YouTube streets. You can go there and listen in. But for me, I just thought, let me share this with my lovely subscribers, because I always want to share not only drama, but things that will empower us. So I realize that, people like drama. And if you don't bring them drama, they don't want to, but there are people who want to learn. So in us being in the drama, let's also learn something. Let me also give you something that is going to empower you. Oh, by the way, there are people who were struggling with infertility, because I didn't mention all of them. Yeah, somehow castor oil helped. Put it on your belly button. It detoxes. When you put it on your belly button, it detoxes. And but they also say be careful not to overuse it. But also be careful, when you start to use it, you may feel like, I don't know whether it's nausea or headache or whatever, but it's because of its detoxing. So don't over exaggerate. Take it one step at a time, don't overdo it. So let me go back to the point that I wanted to make, where somebody said, in our culture, we use it for a woman who is in birth pains. They say they drink castor oil, not obviously not the whole bottle, but they give it to a woman who is in labor pains, and that quickens the process very fast. That's how they do it. Then I was saying to someone, oh, maybe TB Joshua was using this castor oil, if that is the case, because there was a season at Synagogue Church of All Nations where we would see them praying into quotation for a woman, and the woman will quickly give birth. And then someone said, yeah, actually Bisola said it. Bisola did mention that these women who were supposedly being prayed for and quickly giving birth were actually given castor oil. Can you believe it, family? So he pretended as if this is a miracle that is being performed at his church, only to find out that they used, castor oil. They gave these women castor oil to give birth. Wow. Shocking, isn't it? I get shocked every day. May the Lord bless you. Please, if you haven't subscribed, do consider to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.